back to Kidsplaining. I'm Peyton and this is Jared. And today we're going to teach you how to play VENN from the Up, who helped sponsor this video.
VENN is a party game where players divide into teams, and then one player from each team will use art cards and the overlapping circles of their Venn diagram to help their teammates figure out certain words.
And the first team to score 12 points wins. To set up the game, divide into two teams and put the scoring board and scoring markers in the middle of the table. And then give each team 3 circles and overlap them like this, so it makes a Venn diagram.
During an actual team game, there would be 2 of these on the table, but we're just setting up 1 for this video.
If you're not familiar with Venn diagrams, let's explain how they work really quick.
Venn diagrams use overlapping circles to group things by common traits. So if this circle was fruit and this circle was yellow, then I could put this strawberry here, these yellow pliers here, and then the banana would go here because it's a fruit and it's yellow.
In the middle space, it's for something that applies to all 3 circles. And that's how Venn diagrams work. Now let's get back to the game.
Next, shuffle the art cards and give about a third to each team, and put the rest in the middle of the table. Then shuffle the word cards and number cards and put them next to the scoreboard.
At the beginning of each round, lay out 4 word cards so that each word lines up with a number on the scoring track.
Each team chooses a clue giver, and the clue givers each draw a number card, but keep the numbers hidden from your teammates. The number card has 3 numbers on it. Those numbers are the words next to the score track that the clue giver is trying to communicate to their teammates. So this card has an 11, 4, and 6. So I'm trying to communicate wing, vehicle, and outside.
Each clue giver takes their stack of art cards, and when everyone is ready, the round begins.
Each circle in the diagram relates to one of the 3 words, and it doesn't matter which color circle the clue giver uses for each word, as long as the clue giver remembers which one is which. As the clue giver, your goal is to place cards on the diagram to lead your team to the 3 words on your number card. The outer zones are for cards that relate to only one of the words. The inner zones are for cards that relate to a pair of words, and the center zone is for cards that relate to all 3 words. So since our words are wing, vehicle, and outside, I can use this one for outside, and this one can be for vehicle, and I can use this one for wing, and this is a good one for outside and vehicle.
Once a card is placed, it cannot be moved. If you find a better card, then put it on top of the other card and cover it completely.
And players cannot look through the stacked cards. The cards in this game are very abstract. There's not going to be one perfect card for each word. So this card right here could be wing. It could also be delicate because he's juggling the eggs. So as the clue giver, you have to get creative and find common themes between the cards to help lead your team to victory.
The clue giver cannot talk or gesture. The only way to communicate is by playing cards.
And while the clue giver is laying down cards, the rest of the team should be discussing which words they think they're being led to. It's important to talk openly about what you think the clue giver is doing, because while they can't agree with you or make any gestures, they can still communicate by laying down cards. So if you say that you think this circle is delicate and they immediately put a new card there, you're probably wrong. But if your team says that they think this circle is vehicle and the clue giver hears that and never puts another card there, you're probably on the right track.
If a team thinks they know their words, they can call out VENN, as long as their clue giver has played at least 3 art cards.
Once someone calls VENN, both clue givers stop placing cards immediately. The team that called VENN gives their official guesses for their 3 words. They don't have to say which circle goes with which word, they only have to guess the words. The clue giver then reveals their number card, and the team gets 1 point per correct guess, plus a bonus point if they got all 3 right.
And then the other team gets to make their guess. They also get 1 point per correct guess, but if they get all 3 right, they do not get a bonus point.
Use the left side of the number track to keep up with the score. To start the next round, replace the word cards and pick a new clue giver. The game ends when either team has 12 or more points at the end of the round, and the team with the most points wins.
If there's a tie, then the team who scored the most points in the last round wins, and you can also play VENN cooperatively.
To do this, only set up 1 set of circles and exactly 5 number cards. You'll also need a timer. A cooperative game is played over 5 rounds. The gameplay is the same, but the rounds are only 2 minutes long.
The round ends when the players call VENN or when the timer goes off.
Then the players make their official guesses and score 1 point per correct guess. But in the cooperative game, there's no bonus points. If the team gets to 12 points by the end of the 5th round, you win!
And that's VENN. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.
Bye!